Well, I think you can guess. We're back. It's a beautiful morning. As well that I'm a bit just getting over the COVID. Negative now, so I needed to get out of the house after being stuck in there. I'm alone today, as you can see. I'm just gonna go and check a game camera that we left out. That I don't put it in the videos anymore when I put a game camera out, because I just want to lessen that risk of someone tampering with it and fucking with me. Not that I don't think it's going to happen, but just in case. And they're in areas that I've found, or Matt and I found, or people I'm with, where there's big game trails that just look a bit too big for the kind of animals that are in the park. I mean, it could be deer, absolutely, or pigs, but just odd. So I chucked the game camera there. It's been out there for a week now. We were out last week, I believe, with Matt. We found those other weird impressions that were matching what we've been finding in those prints in the one that I cast as well. So, and you can't say it is that, but they definitely look exactly like that. So, but we're going to head down, check the camera first, cook some noodles. I'm actually starting to get hungry, even though I've already had breakfast. It's what, 8:30 now. I was going to try and come out early, but I need that sleep to recover. So. Head down, check the camera, cook some noodles, and then go check up the creek where we've been finding the footprints and all around. Because like I said, if you've watched the last video, there's been a lot of construction going on. Like, the park's been closed for 2 weeks now, maybe 3, longer, to anyone come in. So if you can walk in, obviously, and if they're not here and they don't tell you to fuck off. But so it's been closed for a bit, so who knows if anything's around. And it's just a theory, but I reckon that the footprints I have been finding, I'm leaning more towards that it is our hairy man. But if that's the case, maybe this is their little fucking day area. I'll leave the kid here while they go and forage, like the other times I've had encounters. We've heard that family group one time. That can't be anything else. Nothing else is bipedal that fucking heavy in the Australian bush that we're told is native. And the black bear looking thing that I saw scour down the tree and shake the bushes, that was a lot smaller. And I've been told, I was told by Jan Harrison, that it's believed that the parents leave their young up in trees or something, or in an area while they go forage. So who knows if that's the case now with this younger one that's come through. If that is what we're seeing and finding, younger ones. Otherwise it's just hillbilly wild people, or one kid that likes to leave one footprint. Same with the adult size ones we found, they just like to leave one. But that's found everywhere, while the people say they only find one. So enough ranting, because I probably need to start breathing more walking down this hill. It's not that big, but going up's going to be fucked. I'm starting to get hot already. See you when we get down there. Just still walking in. Can't say I've noticed this before, just obviously looking around everywhere else. Scout bike's coming down. Didn't even know I was here. Sure. Just don't move. I'm going too fast to notice anyone. Literally. Just see, look, they're not even noticing. They didn't even see me standing here with my bags. Obviously this nice tan colour. But have a look at this, right? So there's no deadfall that you can see. Okay. All good and raw. And this was twisted and snapped when it was green. You can see all the fibres, and I can't even pull that back up because of how green it was when it was done. And it's even split down the middle. But there's literally no rot. Matt and I usually find borers, but there's no borers in this one, and that was done when it was green. So being that thick when it was green is going to be pretty tricky to snap. Someone could have done it, but it's just, these are the weird shit you find where it's like, so is that a marker? We just don't know. No one knows. So no one's seen them do it. No one's asked, hey, why do you do that? All we can do is speculate and log all this stuff, report it down, keep it in a data bank. That's what my channel is, just a data bank of research. So that one day, hopefully, it can all correlate to mean something, whether we're right or wrong about it. We're just down where we found prints before. And there's a fox or a dog here fresh this morning. You can see that. Or it's a hoof. It looks more like a pad, but it could be a hoof. There is a weird, so that's from me. There's an impression there that could be a foot, but it's discernible, so same with there. There's lots of little impressions, but they're old. Except that dog or hoof, it's new. might go and head towards the game camera. Just sit and listen and cook. And then just maybe go for a wander, see how my energy is. I'm going to head up the creek. It's a bit quieter than the path. The path that they've changed now is all crusher dust, so it's a bit noisy. Even though me coughing is noisy. I'll just slowly make our way up. Just down in what we call the Green Canyon. Oh, there's a big snake there. There he goes. It's a tree snake, I believe. There he is. Up there, going up the bank. Can't see. He's in the bushes. Sunning himself. That's why I always wear my gaiters, even though they're only mildly venomous. It's just a bit eerie in here today. There's lots of birds and stuff, so, but at the same time, there always could be. So I'm just down in here looking, because this is a really good travel route to be quiet and not be seen, as you can tell. So I'm just checking for footprints and whatnot. Lots of pareidolia. So just ignore it. It's crazy to say. This is literally the perfect escape from the main trail to head into the bush. I hope that snake's pissed off. Imagine seeing this fall down. Just taking my time and having a look around. Make sure there's no snakes where I'm going to put my hands. That's why it's tricky, because you want to be quiet, but you also want to make noise so snakes piss off. Nothing on the camera. There was one shot, but it was nothing on it. It was weird. There's literally nothing. Usually there's like 100 videos from stuff moving through, so I'm going to leave it here, because this is like a really nice secluded spot. Eventually I might get something coming through here. There is heaps of game trails here. I definitely want to go and have a look and see what these birds are doing. I think it's just learning how to whistle, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be. It's just got to be a young one. So I might go have a quick look, leave my pack here. And then cook some noodles and then head out, because I'm not really going to explore much today. I'm still not 100%, as you can hear. Yeah. The energy's not there, so I just wanted to check this camera today, and it's proven that there was nothing on it. Stuff making noise everywhere. You hear some bangs, it's motorbikes backfiring up on the mountain. So I'm going to have a look at these birds, eh? Let's go have a look. must just be learning how to whistle. He's literally right there. Just under in this dark bit here. Fuck, that's again. Branch just hit that. I don't think I'll go in and disturb him much more. I can't even see the little bugger. Oh. I don't think that would have recorded on the camera. It sounded like a knock. Like a typical tree knock. Not like what we've heard before. But of course it could have been the wind, because it is quite windy today. I think it came from over there. It's like your typical tree knock. I'm not saying it is, but that's what it sounded like. I'm sure it was just the wind. Let's go cook some fucking noodles, eh? Right, I'm gonna head back up to the car. Just have my little thing of noodles. Listen. It's so peaceful here. But I'm going to head out a different way, up towards where Brad and I had our first ever weird, strange smell here. I'll pretty much run you through what happened there and walk it as it happens. And then head up to the car and go. But I've changed the game camera and put it in a different spot. So we will see if we get anything. So with that, I'll see you when we're heading up towards where the smell happened. Alright, so we're at the second crossing. And this is in the early days when Brad and I used to come out. And we didn't even record or anything. We did have phones on us, but I'm just trying to get my caddies off. But we didn't record actively. It's just if we found or heard anything early into it. No clue what we were doing. Still no clue what I'm doing. We were walking up here. It was later afternoon, maybe 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, I think. We were coming up this hill, and we weren't talking or anything, because it was a bit more. It was steeper than this before they graded this, just more rutted, so it was a bit tricky to walk up. Then about halfway up, we got this really strong, like piss game smell, really gamey, pissy smell, like a male goat, like I've said before in podcasts and interviews. The only time I've smelled something similar to a male goat, it's pissed all over itself. And it wafted away, so we kept going up to the top, as I am now, puffing away with my post-COVID lungs. And we stopped just up here on this bend and had a sniff. We even walked down there, had a sniff, nothing, and came out to this bend, stopped, and there was bed. Had a drink and just chilled, and then it wafted back in from down below us, which is the creek. And it was really strong as well. And the cattle farm that's near here is way over there. I know I've said that there's no cattle farm around, but there is. But it's so far over that, near impossible. Even if a cow get out, you wouldn't smell a cow like that. They just don't smell like that. So it was something down in there, wafting the smell up. and then it went away again. Really, really weird. It's the only time I've ever smelled any weird, strange smells out here. That literally smelled like piss, like a rotten animal piss. So I'm going to take this road up, back up to the main road, up to the car, and call it a day. Up there is where we found that nesting area, where that green grass is. Whew. Which I'm going to have a look at again one day. Oh, just make sure there's nothing up there. Yeah, right there. Matt and I did a 3 a.m. or something investigation on that grass bit. Didn't get anything, but Ben kept running around behind us on the thermal. But when you really think about it, this whole area that we research, it's huge for us. It's probably fucking nothing for them if that's the case. So, you know, it's just one of those things you got to get lucky again. I think the only times we've had experiences, well, I have, is just being lucky. But I'm coming a lot in the morning now, so I might start leaving it for the arbos again, because that's when I had all my main experiences. I'll leave it for the arbos next time. Excuse me. I've never been up this road, but it should lead to a track that I'm thinking of. Should lead. We'll see. Exploration. But if you guys aren't listening to that Bigfoot podcast on Spotify, being that you're interested in the subject, it's Brian King Sharp and Wayne from Paranormal Odyssey, and Brian does Sasquatch Odyssey. I was trying to breathe in between. And they talk about, it's literally just a sit down chat about what's going on in the Bigfoot world, people posting shit that's dumb, other things that are highly likely, looking at all the footage that people say is real, all that sort of jazz. And they just did one, second last one that's up now, about pareidolia and how people circle with red circles, just a strange random bit of bush, and claim that it's a Sasquatch. So it's really interesting if that really pisses you off when people do that. And you can always leave voicemails in as well to chat to them about anything with the subject, and of course your opinion. And they love to hear it. They put you on the show and then discuss what you said. So if there's anything you want to ask them, make sure you head over to that Bigfoot podcast on Spotify, and in any of the episodes you can scroll down and have a look, and it says leave us a voicemail. And you probably, if you do listen to it already, you probably heard a few of mine that they put on. But thanks for watching, guys. Just another short one. Had to get out of the house. I'll see you on the next one, which hopefully isn't too far away. Cheers.